Hello everyone and welcome to the midweek video. As you can see, I am in Cascadeur. I worked on the animation more, and there is basically, let's say, 2 maybe 3 chapters to this whole thing, because when I started I saw an issue with the animation so far as I had. At some point there is a ton of clipping. I'm actually surprised nobody who saw the video caught that. But yeah, there is a lot of clipping in between the frames, so I actually have to play around and move all the things out of the way, so that the characters are not clipping mid-combat, at least, especially not with each other. So yeah. After that, I actually went and thought, how do I want to go on with this? This is something that I had. This is also why I put this off for so much time. I wasn't sure how I want to go on with this. Basically, I knew I wanted them to like get a bit of distance in between each other, and then go back into the next series of blows. I also worked more on this, and then I noticed another issue. So this is basically chapter 3 more or less, where I tried to fix things. But yeah, next thing that I wanted to animate after I fixed the first issue was basically just the two characters stepping away, stepping around each other again, similar to the start where they circle each other this way, just a few steps. And I try to make these side steps for one of the characters where they basically step behind their own leg. This is basically just a bit of training in this case. I just wanted to look to see how does this work, how does this look, can I make this, and yeah, this is why I made the sword and board fighter do this specific thing, while the staff fighter is basically just moving around a bit. As you can see, both characters are asynchronous here. Basically, in the fight scenes, I animate both characters at the same time, keyframe to keyframe to keyframe. When they walk around each other, they're basically not in sync. They are walking around and trying to find a way to attack, find something, find a pattern. So this is why they're asynchronous. Basically, every fighter tries to make a move on the other one. So yeah, this is why the combat steps that I currently made are asynchronous. Took about me an hour for only a few frames, because I also tried to rig something else, and this is something that will probably see me the next time, because I actually have to watch the tutorial video again. I noticed that the staff is linked to the right hand, but I actually wanted to link to the left hand. So I have to fix that. I didn't do this time because I actually have to take a break, sit down, watch the video, do this parallel to the video. So yeah, next time you will see me working on this on the weekend. I will most likely have already done this, or will do this right before I start recording. But yeah, I want the staff actually to follow the left hand. I want this to be a left-handed fighter. Other than that, I had some issues with the left hand in general, which you will see me hopefully fix next time. But yeah, as you can see, the staff currently is in both hands, and the character holds both hands from the from top to bottom. Basically the fingers are face down. And one thing I wanted is actually the reverse grip, where one of the hands is face up, which is in this case would be the left hand. And yeah, this is one of the issues. This is also why I want to control the thing to the left hand. One of the issues that I had is I tried to move the left hand, but I always broke the wrist, as you can see here. I'm not really sure why it does that. I'm not trying to make an impossible hand position. Like you can very easily turn your hand 90 degrees up, relatively easy. But I'm not really sure why it doesn't let me in this particular case. So what I tried is basically move the hand up, but you can see that the wrist is, sometimes it works, right? So the first few changes it worked, but yeah, for the others it did not. I'm not really sure why it didn't. I might actually have to delete some keyframes, go back, make the keyframes from the start, but this is something I will probably try next time. This is also why I only did work an hour on this. It was kind of frustrating trying to fix this and just yeah, have this issue where you can see that where the wrist is basically completely broken. I'm not really sure why that happens. Not really sure what is happening. Like I'm trying to move the hand around so the angle is better, but it still breaks the whole thing. I guess I have to remove all the frames and just do them again, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I noticed the issue with the hand being turned the wrong way too late. That's actually something I noticed last time, but then I forgot about fixing it. So that one is definitely that is something that is definitely on me. Yeah, this is something that I have to fix. So this is basically the thing that I worked on this time. I want to have this yeah, I want this to be longer. This is, I'm currently working between frames 200 and 300. There will more than likely be way more frames than that. I want this to be like at least 30 seconds, which is 900 frames, possibly longer. There will be 2 versions of this with 2 endings, so I actually will have to render the main fight and then render 2 endings and stick them together in the video software. But we'll see how the whole thing works. Yeah, I even tried to move the elbow and was thinking maybe something in the elbow is breaking the model. But yeah, I'm not really sure why the whole thing, why it broke the wrist so hard in this case. So yeah, there's quite possibly a lot more to do or to work on for this. If I manage to move the staff from hand to hand without the whole thing breaking, this is something that I'm actually thinking about. If I move the staff from the right hand control to the left hand control, will it break all the frames that I made before? I will check that out. I will let you guys know. We will possibly show you guys how this looks, what happens, so we have something to work with here. Yeah, this is me trying to actually fix the rig, and I think this is, yeah, basically just didn't do the right thing here. So yeah, I have to look this up again. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. No render at the end this time, sadly, but yeah. Stay healthy, stay safe, guys, and I'll see you guys on the weekend for the next video.